What is that, guys? Jonas95 here, and this is the top 10 worst movie in 2017. And you can see my face revealed. So, so let's get started. The 10 worst movie 2017. Before that, there were some dishonorable mentions. First up is Chips. Now, this movie, Chips, it's probably one of the worst films of the year. It was a bomb by critics. It was based on television singing from the 70s. But then we end up this trash live action film. It's the reboot. It's just a mess. Then there's the Baywatch. He has a very bizarre looking film. It's got Dwayne Rock Johnson in it. They try to give it the hard Die Hard fans. It doesn't work. It had a plot was stupid. Want to say it's F bomb. It was rated R. It's just unexpired. Then there's Bye Bye Man. This movie is probably the worst name that I've ever seen in my life. It's just stupid story, stupid plot. Then there's Geostorm. The only redeeming of that part is it has a destruction scene. It has one of the space stations exploded. It's probably the most memorable scene. The rest of it just dull. It has bad acting. It's just entire wasted. Then there's Transformer Last Night. It's probably one of the most disappointing films to compare to the first films. This one, it's just terrible. With a boring story, terrible acting, it's just disappointment. I'm kind of glad because Michael Bay is like, he left it in the studios. Mark Wahlberg's like, I'm out. The only best part is that Bumblebee, there's this Optimus as well. Then there's Now Job 2. It's the worst anime movie. I'm kind of glad it just took it down. The franchise just pulled away. Then there's Valkyrie City, the Thousandth Planet. This is probably the biggest flop of this movie of 2017. It's just a massive pan by critics. Then there's The Rock Dog. This is probably one of the worst anime film. It's probably the lowest mediocrity. Then there's Father Figures. This was I did seen the movie. I did review it last. Seen the movie. This movie just terrible. It's funny the IGN gave us a quote, "Family nightmares." And there's Daddy's Home 2, a sequel from the first films. Good. The second one, it's just trash. It's got Mel Gibson in it. I don't know why they choose him. It's just dumb. Then there's the Ghost in Shell. It based on anime the same name. So the case. Finally, and that was pretty much it. So without further ado, let's get started. The 10 worst movie of 2017. Starting number 10 is Dog Perverse, or Perverse. This is probably one of the worst movies I've seen in the theater at the back in January 2017. It's just unexpired. The characters is unlikable. The acting's unlikable. One narrator by John Scott, it's just, I don't know why they choose him. It's based on a book. It's just worthless, unexpired, just unheartwarming cliche. I guess the dog was killed about 4 times. It doesn't work. There was no saddest scene. There's no emotion moment. It's just pretty much pointless. It's unwatchable. At the planned premiere, it was canceled because according to TMC reporter, because during production that Sharon Shedder's attacked them. So I guess why they cancel it. Sorry, Dog Perverse. It's like wasted life. You only one life. Wasted money. Wasted directed. Coming number 9 is the horrible kids movie. It is Monster Truck. I don't know why they called it Monster Truck. It was a stupid idea. You got a terrible CGI monster, look like straight out of video games from early 2000s. You got a terrible acting. The villain's just unlikable. At the driving, the chasing, just the visual effects are bad. This film was a terrible idea. It was awful, unwatchable. So the Monster Truck bombed at the box office. Coming number 8, we have Diary with a Kid, Long Haul. This movie is awful. Like, what happened? I mean, I grew up to watch the Diary with a Kid movie. The first one is good. The second, the third was okay. And the fourth I tried, but then we end up the mess. All the original actors are gone. No Sago Gordon, no Richard Harris, no Steve Zahn, no Robert Cameron, no David Stostick. Instead, they got replaced by a new actors. It gets annoying. Sorry, right? I can't remember saying he played Roderick. My God, Roderick looks like a girl. It's supposed to be a band, boys, not a girl, boys. I don't understand why this film it's just a messy with some terrible acting, stupid plot holes. It's supposed to be based on a book about road trip. It goes into grandma's birthday, whatever, and that's it. This movie was just uninspired, has puke jokes, pee jokes, pig jokes, potty jokes. This is not even funny. It's just unwatchable. It's just a painfully watch. So number 8 is During Weekend Long Haul. Coming number 7, we have Snowman. Now, this movie is starring Michael Fassbender. It's based on a horror book novel same name. It does not even did not translate to the movie. It just uninspired. The story just uninspired. The characters just bland, weak plot. At the killer, who that is, but I'm not gonna spoil it. So uninspired, just bland, just wasted money. So number 7 is Snowman. Number 6 we have Unforgettable. More like forgettable movies. I don't understand. It's probably the worst drama movie. Coming to his horrible actors and a horrible cast, Catherine Hegel. I don't know why this shoots her. It is one of the worst actors, worst writing, and just unexpired dramas, and just wasted the time this film at all. So screw it, don't watch it. And number 5 we have the Resident Evil: The Final Chapters. It's a final chapter film. Is after Resident Evil, it just got revived for Resident Evil 7 game to start the Resident Evil 4, and then ends with Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil Final Chapter does not recreate, does not have references to the video game. I mean, it's just freaking horrible. I mean, excuse my language. I would say freaky. This movie is embarrassing. It's just terrible editing with some cameras, terrible shot, terrible fight scene, terrible actions. It just unexpired. It's just terrible actions. It is not gonna work. This film is just embarrassing. So number 5 is Resident Evil Final Chapter. It might as well end up game over. And number 4 we have King Arthur: The Legend Sword. Now this movie, it's just starting. It's got good talent acting, but the action, no. A bad storyline, forgettable acting, forgettable characters. The action is just unexpired. The story is not interesting, and the visual effects looks like crap. And one is monster looks like made by video games from PlayStation 2 cutscenes. CGI just too much. There were a bunch of plot holes. CGI human looks bad. It's just the fight scene just bad. The final battle scene looks like a big sword, just quick, and that was pretty much it. So number 4 is King Arthur: The Legend Sword. It just wasted a talent. And coming number 3, it is the Medea's Halloween 2. This movie, it sucks. It's got starring Tyler Perry as same multiple actors. It's just, I haven't seen all of Medea's films. This movie is just a waste of talent. It's got unfunny. It's supposed to be a horror comedy. It doesn't work. The plot was stupid. The ending was crap, but I'm sorry. I'm not going to spoil it, the ending. So, yeah, number 3 is Medea's Halloween 2. And number 2, we have 50 Shades Darker. Oh my god. This movie, it's just terrible. It is one of the worst sequels I ever seen in my life. It's worse than Batman and Robin or Baby Genius 2. This movie is embarrassing to watch. It's just a same actors, a same cast, with some boring sex scenes, boring dramas, boring plot scene. It's just unoriginal, unlikable. It's just wasted of life. Unsurprisingly, I kind of hopefully there's a new 50 Shades Freed. Would it be next year? Would it be the final chapter? Would it be final nail to coffin? So number 2 is 50 Shades Darker. And coming number 1 is Emoji Movie. My god. This movie gives me a nightmare. The Emoji Movie, it's one of the worst anime movie I've ever seen in my life. It has ugly animation, ugly characters, ugly storyline, bad writing. It's just unexpired, unwatchable. I just don't understand why they call it emoji movie. This movie should never made it. This should have been canceled. I mean, I've seen a trailer that it just not even funny. And that movie came out and seen it, it's not even funny. I just want money back. It's just unexpired. No, I don't care. The acting does not care. The story does not care. The writing does not care. An ending, I'm gonna say, is one of the worst ending I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry about to say this one. Do not see the movie. I repeat, do not see the movie. It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. It's worse than Baby Genius 2. It gives it's a haunted nightmares. I'm kind of glad because the movie it took a pull of theirs and the planned sequel is canceled. And I hope in emotionally we'll never see it again. So anyway, guys, that is my top 10 worst movie of 2017. What is your least favorite of movie? What is your least favorite movie of the 2017? Let us know in the comment below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe. And I hope you see you in the next video. So, thanks for watching and Happy New Year's Eve.